My name is Leonisa, and I am part of Corporate Heelz, which is a women's networking organization. Corporate Heelz was founded in 2011. The founder of Corporate Heelz is Janice Matwi, and of course it is started by women. It is for women. It is to empower women, and it was started on the premise that most of the times when women meet in social environments, let's say at the saloon or when they're shopping, we rarely say hi to each other. We rarely ask each other our names or our phone numbers or exchange basic information. Men usually speak, they network, they're friendly, they open up to strangers quite easily. And let's say they are in a club, or maybe they're at the garage. They would ask each other about each other's cars, they would ask each other where they work, and they exchange basic information. This information is then necessary in the future when you meet that person in another environment. So for instance, women meet in the saloon, they don't say hi to each other. They could actually be next door neighbors and they wouldn't know. So when women open up to each other, you ask the person who is sitting next to you in the dryer, hello, what is your name? My name is Leonisa. I work for Corporate Heelz, and this is what I do. The thing is that when I go, for instance, into a bank asking for a loan, and I said hi to Brenda 3 weeks, a month, or a year ago, when I go into the bank, guess what? I'll find Brenda, and she'll be the loan manager, or the person who I need to connect me to another person that I need. So this will be a familiar face. I would have broken the ice in the saloon. So this is why Corporate Heelz was started, for women to network, to open up in a business area, in an environment where you may not be discussing business, but later on it will lead to a business deal, or it will lead to you doing whatever it is that you need to do with that person. It could be exercising together, and that then will lead to you selling a product or a service, or indeed just networking and coming together and working for a common goal. So I know that women are always saying that women cannot work together, but that is not true. Women can work together when they have a common goal. The idea of Corporate Heelz is to do away with stereotyping, is to do away with conversations which are basically meaningless and do not encourage each other or build each other. When we sit and you look at a fellow woman, you start thinking, oh, I don't like what she's wearing, I don't like her hair, and immediately you create a barrier. That barrier will then limit you and limit the other person from opening up and being able to express themselves. So we need to look past mediocre things. We need to look past things which basically will not advance our thinking. We are trying to bring a movement, that's what it is, a movement of transformative thinking. And this is the thinking where you will say, what benefits can I get from this person? It is not a relationship of just giving or taking, but it's an environment for learning. We have held a number of workshops and trainings. For instance, we have had meetups. We call them meetups. We meet in the evening and have people give various topics. It could be financial advice, but whenever you come to a meetup, you come with your business card, you come with your brochure, you introduce yourselves. And this again is a platform for networking. So we have financial fitness meetups. Most women who are not accountants do not know how to run a budget. So you will come to an environment where you will know that as mothers, as women, we have certain things which we have in common. And because we have them in common, we will understand that my budget is definitely more likely to affect me in this way. Unlike sharing a budget, for instance, with a man, they will not understand certain things that we do need or we do not need in a budget. So there are a lot of things that we have in common as women, even if you're not a mother. Just on the mere fact that you are a woman, we've got so many things that we can share, and because of breaking the ice, we're able to help each other in a positive way and build each other in a way that makes us have better relationships for now and for the future. This brings me to talking about Corporate Heelz for the future. Corporate Heelz is also there not only to speak for corporate women who are above a certain age. I know that when people think of corporates, they'll think of people who are above maybe 30 something. This is also for the future. It's for the future for the children who are there now. For instance, somebody will remember me doing a training with them, and they will have a child maybe in about 10 years time who will remember to say, oh, I remember Leonisa Mumba. She actually helped my son or my daughter in this type of training. So we are not thinking of corporate Heelz to work only for a year or 2 years or 5 years time. Climbing the corporate ladder does not have a limit. Climbing the entrepreneurship ladder does not have a limit. You opening your business and expanding is not only just for you, it's for your children, your children's children, your children and their friends and their generations. So it's for generations to come. Corporate Heelz is here to stay. It is a movement. It will keep on moving in a positive, enlightening and inspirational direction. And I must emphasize another thing is that Corporate Heelz is mostly an online networking. We know that in this world, most of the content that we receive, communication that we get from advertisers, producers, suppliers, is mostly digitally based. Facebook, social media, these are all things which are moving forward in this day and age, just as we are doing right now. The digital age is fast moving, is fast communication, is also interactive. So if you come on as a member of Corporate Heelz, which is entirely free, you'll be reaching a mass market. You'll be able to sell your products, sell yourself, and interact with women on a platform that is there to build yourself and to build your networks. That is what Corporate Heelz is about.